What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. On today's video, I'm going to be working on a Nintendo Gamecube that has no... What was it? Oh, it's not playing games. It doesn't show anything on the screen. It doesn't play games. So we're going to hopefully try to figure out what the problem is. This is a DOL101. It's not the one that has... I've seen the other ones that have the digital output and video and analog output. So those must be newer ones, I think. I don't know. I think those are the 100s or the 001s. I forgot the model numbers. It's been a while. But either way, so like I said, there's no power going to this, or no power. It's not spinning the discs. It turns on, fan comes on, but nothing on the TV. So let me plug it in real quick so you can see what's going on. And if I turn on the power, the fan comes on. This isn't coming on. This LED here is not coming on. It doesn't spin. It doesn't initialize the laser. It doesn't do anything. Let me put a game in there. Close it. Nothing. I've plugged it into the TV or into the monitor, and nothing. There's no signal going to the monitor either. So I have no idea what it could be. So let's find out together, I guess. Let me go ahead and power this off. Open it up. Boom, actually literally open up the Gamecube. And let's see what we can find. So, what's up with this? Oh, it's stuck. Probably we need to clean that too then. A lot of cleaning, it seems, with this Gamecube. It seems pretty dirty. Let's start with the disassembly. And for this, we're going to need a special driver. I think it's called a what is it called? Can't think of the name right now. I'll add it to the screen. I'll add it as a little title there, but something game something. So, but with that said, we need one of these bits, and you could pick these up anywhere. This one has a 4.5 on there. I'm not sure if that's the size, but that's what I'm using. That's what I've used before, and it works good. So let's go ahead and take these out. Game bit. I think it's a game bit or a game. I don't know. Whatever. You'll see it on the screen, regardless. We're going to take out the 4 screws, and let's see what's underneath the cover. I like these easier to take apart consoles compared to like the newer generation consoles that are a pain in the ass. Well, most of them are. Like the the GameCube, the GameCube, the Wii, PS5s, Xboxes, all those. All right, so this should release the cover, and we're going to go ahead and clean this out. Well, it just needs to be lubed. Maybe add a little bit of lube there. The spring looks good, so we'll put a little dab of silicone in there. Got some hairs, cat hairs looks like. I mean, overall, it's not too dirty. At least the top cover's not too dirty. A little beat up. Okay, that was weird. My camera just shut off for some reason. I don't know why. But either way. All right, so let's see what we have here. Maybe we're going to replace that battery while we're at it. It's not too bad. I mean, it does have some rust here. I'll clean all that off. Like I said, the screws are rusty. These two are rusty, so we're going to clean those up. Bottom shield has some rust. We'll clean that off. Visually, everything seems to be okay. Take this off. Oh, no, it's not. It's not okay. Look at this. I think this one plugs in. Where does this one plug in? Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't want to damage this ribbon cable by letting it hang like that. Power. Oh, it's in here. I don't know if it came loose, or if someone worked on it and never plugged it back in. I have no clue. But I see where it goes. Let me see if I can put it in. Let me put this away. Let me grab this screwdriver now. And take this off. I'm supposed to remember how to do this. If I remember correctly, I think all the screws are the same size on this. I think. Okay, so that didn't do much. More cat here. Gray cat. Okay, does this come out? No, I need to take off all these screws, huh? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, let's start the disassembly then. We gotta do it anyway. Might as well do it now. A dead bug. It's like a dead roach or something. Not surprised at all. Okay, is it going to come off now? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, so what do we have here? A little bit of corrosion here. We'll add some rust arrest, whatever you call it. Where is it? Do I have it here? There's this one. I have this one. And then I think I have another one somewhere here. I don't know where I'll find it. Oh, it's back there. Okay. What am I doing now? We're going to set this aside for now. No, we're not. We need to put this on like this. And then we're going to put this on. Put this back on. All right, now let's test it again. Got everything I need? Yes. Where's my power? Power. Power. Does it spin? Okay, the laser is going. Good. We have the LED now, which makes sense. Now we have power to the motherboard, whereas before it was only going to the fan. That's it. That's all it was going to, just the fan, because it was not plugged in at all. That's interesting. Let's see if the game works. There's times when the if your game doesn't start, it could be these the switch here. If it's damaged or whatever or broken, when you close the lid, it won't initialize. So let's see what happens now. Nothing. So that probably means that the laser needs to be calibrated. Either the laser needs to be calibrated or the spindle motor. This motor is bad. But I've never seen a motor go bad before. I've seen lasers go bad. I've calibrated lasers before and with much success. And if for some reason the laser doesn't work, I've got extra lasers I can replace them with. So we've confirmed that there's power. So there is power, but the disc is not initializing. It's not playing games. The laser finds its home position. It does everything a laser should do, but it doesn't spin. Okay. We'll check the resistance on this laser to see where it's at and adjust it if need be. If not, we'll replace it, which I've done before, and it's not too hard. Okay, so now where are we? We're going to take this off now. Again. And we're going to set this aside. We're going to do a deep cleaning and all this stuff. We're going to clean all this. Replace the battery. Let me see where the battery is at, by the way. Where's my voltmeter? It should be, what, 3 volts. And we're at... I mean, it seems pretty low, but let me see. I'll just measure it from here. Is that correct? 0.36. It's less than a volt. Yeah. Less than half a volt. So it definitely needs to be replaced. So we'll do that too. All right, so let's set this aside for now and let's focus on the laser itself. Now to get to the laser, we need to remove a bunch of screws. Let's see. Let me remember how this works. Okay, let's take these out. These are smaller screws, okay. Are there any good mods for these? Anybody know? I have 1, 2, got like 3 or 4 Gamecubes that I wouldn't mind modding if there's good mods for them. Okay, so this is kind of dirty too. We'll clean that off too. And now we need to come down here, take out the board. Small screws too. What size are these? They're smaller. Yeah. These are different screws, so we'll keep these separated too. Before I do that, let me finish doing this and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to check to see what the, I'm going to show you how to calibrate this. How to calibrate a laser. So you get your ohm meter, put it at ohms or on ohms. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. My phone is kind of in a bad position, so I can't see if it's recording. I mean, if it's legible or not. But the trick to this is to measure. This is your potentiometer or pot. And we want to have this between 100 and maybe 250 ohms, roughly. Seems to be the ideal measurement. Let's see what we have it at. We have it at 595 ohms. That is way too high. And there's 3 legs on this. There's 1 leg here and 2 legs on this side. So you want to put 1 lead on this leg and the other lead goes on the topmost leg. 594. If you put it on the bottom, I don't think it's going to measure. Yeah, I think it just shorts out. So there we go, 594. We need to bring that down to about 200. A little under 200. So we're going to turn it counterclockwise. I need a smaller screwdriver. Let me see. Yes. So counterclockwise. Not too much because it's very, very sensitive. Maybe about 1/10 of a turn. 522, or maybe more. Maybe it's not as sensitive. Okay, let's see if it actually turned. I don't think that screwdriver is. Oh, 207. We're almost there. I want to keep it under 200. Less resistance, more power. Oh, that's too low. That is way too low. Burn out the laser. Damn it.
1 eternity later.
147, perfect. That's it. Don't touch it. Okay, so now let's test it. Let's see if it turns on. Okay, we're gonna plug it in. That board is loose, so you got to be careful that it doesn't. Got to be careful that it doesn't touch the bottom shielding. Let me double check. No, it's good. All right. So that's there. And we're going to plug this in. Where's my power? Right here. And right here. Okay, power. We have a light. That's good. And do we have a working drive? Before I do that, let me clean it real quick. Might have used too much alcohol there. Doesn't feel bad. Okay, let's see what it does. Moment of truth. Is it going to spin? Yes or no? Put up your bets. I say yes. Yes, it did. Nice. Okay. So now we have a working, well, I think it's working. Let me plug in the audio video. Again, I apologize for not showing you, but I will show you the end result once everything is put back together and working. Sorry for my head. Yeah, it just says that the calendar, it says system settings were lost, calendar and other settings were reset. So, which makes sense because the battery is dead. So let me just say no, and let me see if it initializes. Right now it's initializing gameplay. And is it reading the game? Yes or no? Right now it's not, but I don't know, let me reset it just to make sure. All right. Oh, well, I know why. I'm an idiot. No wonder it's not playing the game. It's not. Oh, geez, I'm such a dope. Yep, Conflict, Desert Storm, 2003, Gotham Games. Yep, it's working. Alrighty. So our laser works. That's good. Go ahead and turn this off and continue with the disassembly to clean everything out. So I don't know if I want to show you guys how to replace the laser. Maybe I should wait till we have a bad Wii or a bad Gamecube with the laser. Or I could do just a video just on how to replace the laser. It's pretty easy. It's you just have to take this all apart. You take out the board, and then once you take out, you need to disconnect this, and this. Take out the board. Take this shielding off, and that gives you access to a laser. And there's 3 screws on holding the laser down, and that's it. Here, I'll show you. What the heck? I'll show you. Since we have nothing else to do. So we're going to clean all this out eventually. So to get to the laser, this is what you do. You're going to take this off and take these off. This one goes to the laser itself. This is the laser cable. This is this is for the spindle, the actual drive that spins the game. Just got to be very careful with this. Otherwise, you need to replace the spindle and this all together. There we go. And now we take this board out. Like so. Let me see. Like that. And now this gives you access to this, and this comes off. It's held in by these tabs here. You undo the tabs. Like that, and then there's 2 more on this side, 1 here, 1 here. I'm trying to be careful not to break these. They look very fragile. And then there's 1 hidden behind here. It's kind of just poking there. There we go. So that removes the shield, and now you need to remove this here, this whole assembly. To do that, you need to take these out. Go that, go like this, and then just pull it out. Set this aside. And here's the switch, by the way, in case you ever need to replace a switch. This is the one that activates the drive for the cover. So these tend to break. These here tend to break. Keep that in mind. All right, and for the laser, all you have to do is you take out this screw, and this screw. It comes all out, and just put it back in, and that's it. But since we're here, let's go ahead and lube it up. Let's add some lube to the rails there, and maybe to this gear. Add a little more to that gear, just so that it's... There we go. So much better. So that's how you get to the laser. You just take out these 3 screws and it lifts, and then you just replace with the new one, and that's it. You might want to double check your pot when you... It shouldn't change, because I don't think it's laser specific. I think it's the actual board itself. But just double check it to make sure that you're not too low or too high. Also, don't forget that these lasers have a solder point that you need to desolder. On this one, maybe one of these two. They're soldered together. That way it's grounded. And if you don't desolder that, it's not going to work. So make sure you check your laser when you buy it, that you need to do that or not, whether you need to do that or not. So we have our drive working good. Let's go and piece this back together. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I cleaned it. That's the only thing I don't like about the rust remover, that it kind of etches the metal, but all the rust is gone for the most part. So let's go ahead and put this back on. All of its 1,000 screws. Let me see. Okay, this is bad together. Well, it is and it isn't. I think I just effed up. When I did and I didn't. But I mostly did. This needs to be inside here. Damn it. Let me see. Close your eyes. No, I don't want to fuck it up. Let's go ahead and take it out. Like that. There we go. Nothing happened. Okay, so our drive is assembled and complete. Everything is cleaned. What's next? Take this one out. Next is going to take all this. We're going to take all this out, and we'll clean it out for one thing, and that's it. Put it back together. So let's go ahead and start doing that now. All right. So next we're going to take off the heatsink in order to get to the motherboard itself. I'm going to take these off. Now it's going to be stuck to the bottom with thermal pads, so kind of have to pry it off. We'll go ahead and put new thermal pads on this. So I think this is a 2mm. I'll have to check. There's different thicknesses, so gotta look that up. But I am going to clean out this board. Bottom looks beautiful. And this one doesn't look too bad, but it could use some cleaning. Where is my thermal paste scraper? Here it is. And this is plastic, by the way, so it's not damaging the chip. Alright, so we have our pads now. These are the sizes. This one is a 1.5mm, 2mm, and 1mm for these. So those are the thickness of the pad themselves, or the pads themselves. So this is a thicker pad, obviously. So 2mm goes on to this one here, and this is off the wiki. That one goes there. Ah, fudge it. And these go over here. Good enough. Don't forget to take off the top plastic. Jeez Louise. Come on. Not today. Alright, so now let's put the heatsink back on. Well, before I do that, because it needs to screw onto this bottom base, let me clean this base out, and then we'll put the heatsink on. So let's set that aside for now and finish cleaning this out. So here's the bottom base. Never seen a bottom base before. So first for probably most of us. Okay, so that's fairly clean. Damn it. All right, so let's put it back together. This thing's pretty filthy, man. Damn it. But honestly, I don't think that the rust remover does anything to it. Okay, that took most of it off. Not 100, but it did take most of it off. That's good to me. Or that's good for me, I guess. Whatever. Good enough is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's rust or some type of adhesive or syrup, but it doesn't come off with alcohol. All the lovely ASMR. If you like scraping stuff or stuff scraping, then that's your ASMR, I guess. Sanding on metal. Alright, let's put this back. This went like this. Motherboard. There we go. Now we can put the heatsink on. I did drop one of these screws, so I need to figure out where it's at or find a replacement. So I might have to go look right here in a second. I don't know where it went off to. I have no clue, and I can't find a replacement for it either. Does it really need it though? I honestly think we'll be okay without it. Okay, I'm making an executive decision, and we're gonna leave it as is. So I honestly don't see a problem with it. If we leave it like that, we have all 6 or all 5 of the other screws. I mean, I've got the corners, which is more important. Yeah, we'll be okay. Plus, I do plan to mod this Gamecube. So we're gonna have to break it down again, and by then, hopefully, I'll have the other screwdriver. I need to take out one of the donors and take it from there, but I don't know where they're at right now. They're probably somewhere in storage. So let's continue. Enough rambling. We're going to go ahead and replace the battery on this. Let's take this board off. I saw a little dish here somewhere. Over here. Kind of multitasking here. Take off these screws for the fan. If I'm able to. Oh man, no, I can't. I was gonna put some rust remover on these screws, but this one comes off. The other one doesn't want to come out. These are pretty bad, actually. Look at that. Let me see if I can take it off. Nah, it's completely stripped now. Damn it. Let me use the Torx. Sometimes Torx also work on some of the stripped screws. Except that this one's too big. Come on. Nope. Damn you. Let that do its job, see if it works. Set it aside for now. Do the same with this one. Let me dump it in here. There we go. I'll let this sit for a few minutes. This is what I'm using. Alrighty, back to where we were. So we're going to go ahead and replace the battery. So as you can see, it's got a well, this one has the thicker side and the thinner side to kind of show you which is positive, which is negative. This one doesn't, so just make sure you check and see. Double check your double check your voltages. So positive, negative, like this. I'm using the clip to kind of push it up too. There we go. Yeah, I've seen worse. Alrighty, let's continue with the reassembly now. A lot better. How about the actual screw on the fan? Where's the fan? Oh yeah, it did clean it. Go ahead and clean that up real quick. Okay, so there's this. A lot cleaner. And where's the screw? Here it is. All right, looks so much better. I'm just trying to figure out where these two screws go. And I don't want to put it together and then find out that I'm missing. That I forgot some screws. That's why I'm hesitating a little bit. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's on the actual shield itself, the bottom shield. So thanks to the person who didn't yell loud enough for me to hear that I was missing screws. So let's do this all over again. These two bloody screws went right here. All right, let's do this again. Alrighty. one's fairly clean, actually. Nothing really comes out. I did say I was going to lube the eject button, and put some lube right here. Very little. It's still binding. Okay, that's better. And I'm put some on this gear here. Very little. That's the gear that when the door opens. Just nothing. Just very little. There we go. Filter looks clean. I need to clean that. Yeah, definitely going to use the case mod for this. I think I have it's either clear or a smoked case for the for this coming in. Not sure which one it is actually. I don't even know if it's a 001 or a 101. I do have both, but it would be nice if it was for this one. Right, front cover. I mean top cover, not front cover, top cover. Yeah, this is called a game bit. It's a game bit. Did I connect the power? Did I connect the power? I don't remember if I connected the power. Guess we'll find out in a second. Let's find out. Let's find out if power was connected. I don't recall. Let's see. Yeah, I did because power. The LED's coming on here. All right, I hear the CD spinning. That's good. Or the game spinning. Cool. Let's connect it completely and see what happens. So we'll do that. Grab my controller. Hasn't been used in a while. As you can see, it's all full of dust. And we're gonna grab, the game's already in there. We need the audio video, which is right here. Now let me just dismount the phone and we'll connect it. So let's do this real quick. So let's see what happens. There's our TV setup and power. Oh, we replaced the battery, so we need to do that. Let's see. Calendar. Okay, I'll do this later. I'll do this later. Let's see if it plays a game. Yes, it does. That's all I care about right now. Press start. and we have a working game. And the thing is nice and quiet. So nice. So we replaced the battery. We cleaned or calibrated the lens, cleaned the drive, cleaned the whole console itself, at least as best as we could. I do plan to do a mod on this, so whether it's a case mod, whether it's a homebrew mod, we'll see. There's no memory card, so continue without saving. And there we go, folks. We have liftoff. All right, so here is the final product, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I have a bunch more set up, but I just need to find the time. So I'll see you guys as soon as possible. Take care and stay safe. Bye.